Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Saucy. I got a new camera, a Nikon D7200, and the video is kind of weird. It's because I don't know how to use the camera yet. So, without further ado, here is going to be a kind of hasty video. Basically, I have 56 ThinkPads that I want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but I have 56 total, and like 23 of them like work. And of the how do you do math right there? 33 of them uh, that don't work. There are some that I have just for parts because they're like passion projects, I guess you want to say, or something like that, or hoarding. But I'm holding on to them because you know when you collect them, sometimes you might not get the prime example. You get a hit or a miss, and I got a few misses in a sense, but I have quite a few of them that I love to have. Let's go ahead and start it out with the 700 series. I'm going to go ahead and get two of my favorite ThinkPads right now. They are down here somewhere. That sounds a lot worse than it does, but I have here are two rare pads, I guess you want to say. They are the 2521. Did I say it right? 2621? 2521 IBM ThinkPad. And I have two of them, but sad to say, they both do not work. It is a very sad day in a sense that they're not working because, you know, I cannot just go ahead and use it. However, I think me getting them, I really wanted them for a long time. And actually, it was kind of like a wish that I wanted to get in 2017. So maybe that is be careful what you wish for or not, but they are pretty damn sweet. They are super tough despite them not working. Okay, whatever you want to say about that. It's been 25 years. These are 25 years old. Arguably, they might be older because they are pretty. They're like development types. So yeah, it's very very sweet to have them. They have some crazy. They have a pretty. I mean, these are probably, other than the screen, of course. These are probably as tough as like tough books, like Panasonic tough books. Maybe not that strong, but I mean, like this right here, I could definitely just knock somebody out and probably kill them after the third blow, or maybe the second blow. But they are pretty dang tough. And interesting is that they got these weird little charger gizmos, just a standard wall jack, and then they charge the batteries. The batteries, oh, I thought I had them somewhere. I know I had them, and I'm probably gonna lose them right now because, come to think of it, so I have the battery right here. It is just a bunch of you got like, I guess they're probably like maybe, yeah, probably like 10 batteries altogether. So maybe this is like a, I don't know what this would be. Probably like a 7 cell or 8 cell. I don't know. It could be a 10 cell, I guess, if you could count that. But it just goes right into the laptop. Did it the wrong way again. There we go. And you could go ahead and it kind of gives you like a better grip rather than all the other surfaces. I guess you could kind of grip this surface a little bit, but it's kind of a weird feeling. You could grip this. Oh, whoa. You kind of grip this side right here, but if you hold it like this, see, that's pretty grippy, I think. I don't know. Maybe I might be crazy. And of course, the first ThinkPad also had the cord stuck in the way. The first ThinkPad also gives the whole, I want to say reliability, but easy form factor, ease of use. I mean, all you gotta do is this. You push it in, and voila, you take it out. So I do like that. Another thing that I forgot to mention is the ThinkPad keyboard. Let's go ahead and put it in. I think I might get stuck, but let's see. Okay, so it's supposed to stay. Okay, so there we go. there's a spring inside there. So just like the X61 tablet, I think. No, well, I think it has a little uh, release on there, but you just press it and it comes right out, and it's pretty sweet. And down here we can see all black, like a lot of IBM products. Okay, maybe not. They were. This was during the beige era, but IBM started doing like a black, like a black color laptop. Grid was out there first doing the whole, black color laptops. So this with the, pretty tough. I guess metal alloy. I actually don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I know. I should know. But this is kind of akin to like the grid pad in a sense, but it is a lot different. We have our IBM buttons, of course the blue color and the this white color right here. I don't know that you see these kind of shades a lot on the older ThinkPads, and then they eventually change. They change them out. We have a classic just IBM silver. I guess emblem right there. Not the blue yet, but there will be some that we have where it's blue. And of course the screen. I think this is the original screens. I think this is I don't think it's color. I think it's monochrome. So not the best sights. And I'm actually not sure how well this will look like in 2018 or in 2019. Whenever I get these fixed, who knows? DSTM panels do not work good. I think this uses TFT, but even then, this is all technology. So if I get one working, it'd be great. But if I can't, you know what? I still, I'm not gonna like moan and groan about it, because I still got what I wanted, and here it is. So yeah, I got two of these IBM ThinkPads, super old, super cool. I can't seem to find a charger, so it took me, oh my gosh, it took me forever to find the battery. And we're going to go ahead and move on. I think, let's see, the next 700 series that I have, looks like they're all down here. We have this very, very, very beat up ThinkPad right here. I think this is, I want to say, we have some latches right here. I want to say this is a my 755 CV. Let's go ahead and find out what it is. I guess I could do a nicer video, but oh no, this is the guess this is the next old ThinkPad. This is a 700 PS2. It's not a 700C. It's the standard 700. And the difference between the C and the standard 700 is that this has a DSTN monochrome panel. The 700C had a TFT color display. Easiest way to figure it out, if you don't see the letters in there, if it has two sliders, it's DSTN. If it has one, then it's TFT. So get the ones with one slider. I'm probably going to say more than once in this video, but it's actually a lot of the old ThinkPads. They all have like this sort of slider gizmos. Now, the 700 is one ThinkPad I really want to get in a long time. I think this one does turn on, but the hard drive, I think the hard drive is dead on this. No. There's some sort of a motherboard issue on this guy that I cannot seem to figure. I think I made a video about it, but if I didn't, let me know so I could go ahead and do like a highlight about it. But it has very, very, very scratched up lid, and I hope this is all in focus. But if it's not, then whatever. But we have kind of beginning of like the ease of use latches and stuff like that. Here, the hard drive that comes out right there so easily. This would be the battery right here, floppy drive. Later models, they would be a lot more easier. We also have like these. This is like a DRAM card or something. Yeah, 4 megabyte KT. I don't know what this really is. It might be a flash memory card. I don't know. It might be. It might. I don't. It might be DRAM. It might be RAM, or it might actually be like actual memory. And this, of course, doesn't want to go back in. Okay, so we're done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. Next one we have coming up. Let's see what it is. Oh, this is another old one too. Okay, so this one is my 755 CV. It doesn't turn on. And another thing, the 700 and the 755 CV, they use this. You're not gonna be able to see because it's out of focus, but they have like this weird 4-pin square-ish, but has a little triangle slant at the bottom power adapter, similar to like Dell chargers, but they're actually a little bit more different. But slightly changed up. We have a slider over here like this, and then we also have it open up like that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so the 755. I think I had a 755 CE. I couldn't get it to work, but I had a 365 XE before I sold my ThinkPads to get a car when my car got stolen. It had one of the best keyboards that I've ever felt. So this one is no exception. Very clicky indeed. But the 755, what I really like about these is that they have kind of like an ease of use way to get inside everything. Let's go ahead and see. I think I get into it like this. Or is it? Hold on. Forget how I open this guy up. Okay, we have it closed. It should be. I'm forgetting something. It's like you gotta open it twice like this or something like that. I think. Oh, there we go. So you have the lid latch that works for the lid, and if you pull it again but push it out or something like that, we have an ease of access door panel to everything you need to know. And the motherboard is this tiny little sliver right here. So yeah, it is pretty wild. I don't know. I think they're really cool because this is kind of like this is probably like a really modular at the time laptop. We have your I think this is your hard. Yeah, this is the hard drive right here. You can remove. This is the battery, of course, that would be in there. So I remove a lot of my batteries on my ThinkPads because of battery corrosion. This one had a little bit starting going on, so I remove my batteries. That's why I don't care if they turn on or if they don't have a good battery or not. If they do, that's great. But if they don't, I'm not gonna fret as long as the machine can turn on still. Again, this one doesn't turn on for some odd reason. I think it might have like a bad CMOS battery, but I didn't have that much time to figure it out. If you want me to go ahead and fix this and figure all this stuff out, let me know because I do want to get it. I think for the what is this? This is a 755 CV. I believe I could get any kind of motherboard for the 755 series and just put it in here. As long as it's with the hard drive, you got to make sure. I think the smaller the hard drive, the better for the newer machine, but the bigger the hard drive for an older motherboard, the worse it is. Another peculiar thing is that for a while, IBM did like some weird, like stop press, like if you want to type and not mess up clicking. I don't know, kind of weird what they did over here. But what I love about this guy right here is that you can remove. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna break this, but you can remove the back of the laptop. So main reason why I want to have one of these is because if you put a projector behind this, you're able to display to like your classroom or whoever you're presenting what's on a laptop screen. So this is like really, you had VGA VGA connectors on desktops, but you didn't really have it on laptops. And projectors at the time, they were overhead projectors. They weren't like the ones that we have now where you just connect a cable and all that good stuff to like a screen or something. So yeah, really neat. Ted Seckler was, I think his name is Ted Seckler. I might be getting his name wrong, but he's the one who innovated this. And he said that what was great about this is that you could turn off the backlight on it, and you could use this as a reflection from the sun and use it during the day, which I thought was super neat. People who had Game Boys definitely knew how important it was to have a reflective backing on their system. So that is my other 700 series. I think those are my only old ones I have over there. Down here, let's see what we got. I think we're gonna just go briskly by these really quickly. So I have quite a few of these guys right here. These big behemoths. They're not my biggest laptops that I have, but they are part of the wall that I used to have. It's not over here right now, but if you guys notice, I've kind of had like this black background, and you might see it says IBM ThinkPad. Well, I have 5 of these laptops as the bottom of the wall, I guess you can say. And above that, I have, I believe they should be T40s and maybe 1 or 2 T60. But yeah, these are like the big pads. We're kind of skipping a bit because there's a 755, 760, 765, and then this is the 770. So quite a big skip. Yeah. Oh, this one right here is a 770X. So it is a pretty neat machine. Now this one, the only thing that sucks about this is that it has a BIOS lock. So I don't think I could reset the BIOS on this machine particularly. The other ThinkPads I can. But what's neat about this one is that it has the 5x4 display, not 4x3, 5x4. If I could get another one real quickly. Okay, it's not gonna be really quickly, but you know what? We'll just go to the video edit where I took a video of it earlier, and boom, a slightly wider bezel on the sides, but thinner on top. That is the 5x4 display ThinkPad. I bought 4 of these, I believe, for about $100. And I had one 5x4 ThinkPad. I think it was a 770. It might be a 770 ED. I'm not too sure. But I sold it. I did an auction for 99 cents or something like that. Buy it now for $250. Sold the next day overnight. So I did kind of shill it a bit, but hey, people love these machines. So I have a few of them. This one, let's see. I think this. No, this is a 300. So we're not gonna go ahead and look at you because nobody likes to look at you. But yeah, some of the 770 series were flat, and the ones with the bigger displays. Oh my God, this is so hard to do. Were angled. So if I put these together, try not to get any sick jokes, guys. But yeah, it has a little bit of an edge to them. But these were pretty cool machines. They had like this little like an S video DVD interlaced kind of technology. Let's see. This is just a standard 770. This one doesn't work. I don't believe it's a lot of my 770s don't work. This one happens to be really good condition, so I held on to it because of that reason. I think I have about 3 more shells of just me, messing with them. I do want to get my Chromebook Pixel. I originally wanted it to be on a 600, but the frame and the size and the thickness is too small. So I was gonna probably somehow jimmy rig a USB ThinkPad keyboard onto the Pixel motherboard and put the Pixel display on here. Yeah, just some crazy stuff. But these guys they're kind of peculiar because they have like these little feet right here. We have these little latches. Of course, you might be missing a few of these latches right here. This seems to be missing quite a bit. But one thing I think is neat is that it has like this weird, the Ultra Bay configuration. So you press this, and then you press that, and it comes out like that. So like a real early version of the Ultra Bay, where it's like it's usually on the newer ThinkPads, you press a button down here, and then you press something up there. But some of them, I think you just press. The older ones, they didn't have like a latch. So this one happens to be on both of them. This one is the battery, of course. So boom, there you go. And the hard drive would be right here. I don't happen to have the hard drive on hand. Oh, here we go. Let's see. kind of an odd layout. This hard drive. For a while, these guys can be really expensive to get. One person was asking like 40 or 50 bucks on these. So for a few years, I think I only had like maybe I had only one that was working, and I didn't really do anything with it. It just had Windows on there, and I couldn't really. I had other 770s, but I couldn't get them to work because I didn't have a caddy for them. I mean, they all worked, but only one hard drive, and then the whole Windows is configuring this and that. You don't want to do that kind of stuff. So yeah, it sucked. But eventually, I think somebody, I bought a few of these, and luckily they had four of them had good hard drives in them. I think one was password locked, so whatever. And the other one had like Debian and some other stuff like that. But that is the story of my 770s. So I have some working. I have some that are not. If you want to see me try them out, let me know, because I seem to not be one. I work on my laptops, and then I just record them, and then I just don't edit, and then I just don't finish working on them. And yeah, so if it's in high demand, I will definitely do that. So I think, oh, you know what? That's pretty much all the 700s I have. So I guess this video is going to end. One last machine we have here. This is probably the oldest laptop I have, and its age thus shows. Now, I still have my 486 NoteJet, Canon NoteJet, so that might be the oldest, but as far as accuracy of when it was made, it's either 1990 from 1994, or maybe 1993. I think it's a 93. It might be 92, late 1992. But this laptop right here, I think is older than them all. Now, one perk of working at an electronic recycler is that you get gems. Either, it might be a little bit satirical right there, but you get gems like these. Yeah. But what can I say? An old Sager, okay? For those who don't know, Sager nowadays, they are known for they make custom computers, but they're mostly known for making like gaming computers. At least when people bring up a Sager, they're normally bringing up a game computer. So seeing an old Sager system is pretty interesting. It has the rollerball, so this might be. I know not Microsoft, Macintosh. They made the rollerball very popular, but it's been out quite a bit. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the details on this is. All I get is that back here it says VFG 243 1991. Now, I think this thing boots to DOS. I think it boots to Windows. I'm not sure if it boots to DOS or Windows 3.0. I'm really bad at that kind of stuff, so I don't mess with it. But this thing has a, first of all, the charger that I have, it's cracked, okay. And it just says Lian Electronics, so I don't even, this might be the right charger for it, or it might not be, but I originally wanted to sell this machine, and I thought it'd work. No, it turned on, but like we were gonna get like nothing for it. I don't know. So I ended up taking it home, and I tried fixing it up, but it just, I don't know. It's like I don't want to say it's. If I'm gonna sell this, it's not a piece of junk. If I'm not gonna sell it, it's a piece of junk. Easy as that. Okay, guys. It turned on one day, and then I was like, cool. I tried to turn it on like months later. I wanted to sell it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell this thing. I'm not really doing anything with it. And then the screen started like going out. It started making a weird buzzing sound. So I'm like, great. I'm not even gonna try to sell it because I know if I would have showed it, taken a photo, if I would have, I had a better chance of me just selling this thing dead. But honestly, there's like nothing. This is like such an obfuscated history. It's just another, you know, another laptop. Nothing special. It's not like a Toshiba or anything. It's not like a Dell back in the day. Or who else was popular? HP. You know, none of those. It's a Sager, so it's pretty unknown. Does that make it, you know, really cool and great? Oh, I don't know. But there's none has been sold, so you can't really say, you know, it's an expensive laptop. But yeah, it's I don't know. I have a feeling that if I try to turn it back on again and show you guys, it'll take a dump or something like that. So I guess that's about it. If you guys want to see anything special, let me know. I have a few ThinkPad brochures. If you guys want to go ahead and check them out. If you guys want to see a video of the 700T or the 2521, I should say, that is it. I do need to make that ThinkPad history video, but I get kind of I don't know. You guys gotta let me know. So 300 subscriber special. Let me know what you think. There's gonna be some more videos. I have the 300s, the 500s, the I series. I have the T40s. Oh, I guess all the T series. I have a few T20s, T30s. Well, those are dead. T40s and T60s, but we're not really getting to that. And yeah, X series. So I guess that is it. So I'll see you all around. Bye bye.